So guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my #1 most complimented fragrance at the moment. And I'm very excited about it because, it's not a commercial perfume as you might expect it to be. Instead, it's something creative yet mass appealing, and it's also a brand new release from the Canadian indie brand Malik Perfumes that is called Very Cherry Rose Chocolate Patchouli. And oh my god, this is a true attention grabber. I cannot wait to tell you what people tell me when I have this fragrance on, so make sure to keep on watching to find out about all the crazy compliments. But before we get started, I would like to ask everyone who is new here and who loves perfumes to subscribe to my channel, because I'll keep you updated about all new things that are going in the perfume world. And also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up in the end if you enjoy watching it. And on that note, once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello everyone and welcome back. So in today's video we are going to talk about my most complimented fragrance at the moment, and that's very exciting new launch from the independent perfumer Meleg, who is a self-taught perfumer who specializes in creating vintage fragrances. So if you like musks, animalic notes and oak moss, this is the guy you want to buy perfumes from. But the story with this fragrance is quite different, because Matt was actually challenged to create something mass appealing, and oh my god, he did an amazing job with this fragrance. So first of all, before we get started with the actual review of how this fragrance smells, I want to show you the upgraded bottle, because he went from 30 ml to 50 ml, and of course I really like this ribbon, it's stylish, this is his signature sealing, and he even puts the number of the bottle and also the date when it was bottled, so it's quite personal and cool. The bottle comes in a box like this, it is wooden, and when you open it, it actually smells of wood. Here is beautiful red silky bag that the fragrance comes in. But now, once we are done with the outside, let's dive into this freakingly amazing looking fragrance, because even the color of it is red and so appropriate, because this is cherry rose fragrance, so it's really delicious. And I'm covered into it. After filming this video, I'll go to bed, but probably won't fall asleep because I'll be in the mood like to party and have the best time of my life, because that's the mood of this fragrance. But I want to apply it on myself one more time just to show you this sprayer in action. So 1, 2, 3, are you ready? Let's go. Wow, what an amazing seamless distribution of the fragrance that comes in this cloud out of this bottle. So right away you'll get this fruity and obviously cherry top note, and you know what, it's quite uplifting. It is juicy, it is really mouth-watering, it's fresh, and you might be curious if this fragrance is similar to the fragrance that started basically like a cherry hit, which is Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, and the answer would be not really, because Lost Cherry is quite powdery and amaretto cherry. This one is rather fruity cherry. So with that being said, after that fruity and bubbly and delicious opening, fragrance develops into the gourmand direction because of lots of chocolate in there, obviously. And this chocolate is vanillic too. It's very prominent. If you love chocolate, you'll be delighted to smell it, because it smells gourmand. It smells really delicious. And I really like the balance of fruity and fresh notes with those really sweet ones. Rose is in the middle, and I would not consider it like a true rose fragrance. I'm a big fan of rosy notes, so I'm not very sensitive to them, so I do not perceive it like as rose dominant perfume, although you definitely get that sweet floralcy in there. So basically it smells really fresh and fruity and fun, and it really fits into the concept of this fragrance, because basically Matt was inspired by his younger days when he used to go out with his sister and her girlfriends, like to the shopping mall, and they were wearing these fruity, girly, really innocent, fun fragrances. But although this fragrance has this positive vibe, it doesn't smell like, a very simple fragrance. It has lots of complexity, probably because Matt is used to create something dark and bold. This fragrance is not like that. He had a lot of fun creating this perfume because it was something different for him, yet I really smell his signature in here. And among the base notes, the one that stands out to me the most is patchouli, and I love it a lot because in my opinion patchouli brings in this depth and truly expansive vibe to the fragrance. So in here it makes fragrance more chic, so you won't get an impression that you're smelling another fruit patchouli. It has its unique and bold character and could be compared to, you know, like the fragrance from some expensive designer brand, like from their exclusive range. Not necessarily Chanel or Dior because they are really clean and refined, and Tom Ford already has a cherry perfume. So maybe a brand like Mugler with more daring perfumes, with more on the edge, well, at least in the past they used to be like that. That could be like very bombastic, really bold, on the edge, right into your face, a fun fragrance from Mugler. And I'm telling you Mugler probably because I'm thinking of Angel, and that fragrance had this sweet, beautiful patchouli. This one does too, but it really highlights it in a new way, and note of lychee really supports the cherry. It pushes on the fruitiness, but it also creates this sharpness. So I'm thinking about Delina, but you know, Delina is also quite musky and it has that rhubarb note, so this one is a bit different, but it has extreme mass appeal. And I'm telling you that because every time I wear this perfume I know I will receive compliments, because people come up to me, they ask me what am I wearing, and they really enjoy it because, you know, it's a gourmand. It's really easy to enjoy it. So if you're going out maybe on a date night and you want a lot of attention, you want to put yourself out there, you want man, you know, like to come up to you and just be addicted to your scent, that's this fragrance. And yet, you know, it smells really delicious, but with some mysteries to it. So I highly recommend it to everyone. It's really nice, warm, cocooning fragrance, which is gonna be beautiful in the winter time. Although I personally prefer intense sweet fragrances in the summer, so I'll be wearing during warmer days, and you can check it out on Matt's website or on his Etsy shop, and I will leave links to those down below in the description box, as well as links to my previous reviews on his fragrances, and of course my Instagram where I interview perfumers, and of course I have a live unboxing with him of this fragrance in which he shares all the, you know, like the process and the story creating this perfume. So make sure to check all of that out. All the helpful information is below. And now I am interested in what do you think about this fragrance, and do you like cherry fragrances in general, because now I'm truly addicted to this note and I'm thinking of dedicating my next best of episode to this note. So let me know if that's something that you would like to see, and if you enjoyed watching this video and learned something new for yourself, please give it thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and please have fun with your perfumes. This is an awesome one to do that actually smells really like jammy and reminds me of Turkish Delight, of which I have an amazing premium box of. So basically these are all red delicious sweets that are covered into rose petals, and that is exactly how this fragrance smells. Sticky, rosy, delicious amazingness. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye guys.